Good morning, Galaxy Heroes. Mikey here. I've already uploaded my Reaver versus Jabba the Hutt in yesterday's battles. Yes, I've worked it out. So these are all 31st of July 2023. There you go. There's that. Wishful thinking that the longevity of these feeds. So I was presented with I had the Jabba the Hutt and Rey were in the south zone, Lord Vader and Malgus were in the top. Just to give some sort of explanation about what's going on here, and I was convinced you have to be wary. There's always going to be something nasty in the near zone. There has to be something nasty in the near zone. So if I can retain a galactic legend, at least one, then I'm gonna do it. We're all gonna do it. You know, you're not just gonna use them on something that you know is gonna win. Try and find alternatives. So I was very wary, but guildmates assured me that it works pretty well still, even though my big concern here was the fact that not only have we got Bane, but we've also got Cal Kestis as well. Which made me kind of down. But to be honest, I think those were ones with Barris in them, and she adds an additional lag, because obviously one of her attributes, or whatever it says, Zeta, yeah, it must be a Zeta, she doesn't have to be a Zeta, is the fact that if she's in the squad, then you can't quit them, which can add another layer. But yeah, here we go, persevering. Pretty sure yet again I've misplayed this one. Panic and quite often not be able to calm that down, and so just hit them with everything instead of targeting them, just being patient. But are we there? Almost. There you go. How often? I keep thinking that I should do a who gets the kill vid. And pause it and and then you have to guess on who's actually going to get the coup de grace. Yeah. Okay. So, Gas 501st is an awesome team. They're going through things. They're kind of, well, for me anyway, they're up there with galactic legends. I mean, yes, there are teams that beat them, but they're either very, very, very expensive teams to beat them in financial terms, as in early adopters, early getters of them. I'm talking like, the new Captain Rex and whatnot. Or you just have to use a team of a similar sort of standing to take them down. So yeah, still working on that one. This one, I'd speeded this one up a little bit. This was just the fact that I hadn't seen it in quite a while. It was like, oh, this was in the south. Yay. My milk has now frothed. Apologies if there was a background buzz going on. That was my milk frother. I do enjoy coffees in the morning. But yeah, just going back to, it was just a pleasure to actually get to run Womps. Yeah. That's ridiculous. As long as he hasn't been out. Sorry. There we go. I think that would be closer. There for me. I haven't been in play that long. But, yeah. Trends change and whatnot, and we learn not to put teams down. I love that. They just crap themselves and they exit. Okay, so here on to what feels like my obligatory Jedi Knight Cal Kestis vid. Can you guess who it is? Yeah, yes, I now use my JML in combination with those Jedis that you see against Lord Vader. It's my go-to comp now. Just, yeah, really good. Okay, so basic kind of JKL mechanics there. JKR does his swirly thing, passes turn meter to JKL stuns everyone, and then what we do is we just get on the Cal Kestis train now, and well, that's what I'm doing anyway, and just keep feeding the turns to Cal Kestis. He needs to get up to 30 something to have his ultimate, and his ultimate mechanic or whatever is to one shot anyone as long as they're not a galactic legend. So it's not, I won't say it's not worth doing it on Lord Vader. I would just say only do it on Lord Vader if Lord Vader is the only one still standing, because it ain't gonna delete him there and then. What we do want to do is just get rid of Maul, because Maul, I must admit, I'm liking Maul more and more. Just seeing, I was watching Ginger Jesus's final GAC from yesterday, and him going against a Lord Vader team, and all of a sudden Maul just went batshit crazy and wiped out his SL. He's slacker. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Maul is such a fun tune, as is Slacker as well. But yeah, Cal Kestis Jedi is really making Jedi fun again. So I don't know if you saw that the Datacron on here on the Vader I'm facing is the 5% stacking one. Yeah. So again, I mean, all of those kind of tend to be quite problematic, and you've got to put Boba in if you're going to go bounty hunters, blah blah blah. I believe I use bounty hunters elsewhere, but it works. 62 points. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so this was one of the other rear teams. I was looking at it was a General Grievous north zone front ships are at the rear, and just looking through Bad Batches, the recommended team, or one of the recommended teams to take out a Sana Rebels squad. So I thought, yes, let's try that. As you can see, all my Bad Batch are Relic 5 except for Wrecker. I believe Wrecker has 6A mods, Echo has 6A mods, and the rest of them have 5A mods. So it's quite a bit of speed. I mean, so I worked on beefing up Wrecker just because they're a tank, ergo they're going to take lots of hits and you want them to survive that. And of course the other thing is that you want your Echo going first just to daze everyone and put all these lovely debuffs on there just to make it easier to dispatch them all. Get rid of Cold Harm, as he was affectionately known. Yeah, so I must admit this was like, oh wow, quite a nice straightforward, they don't take a turn battle. Well, obviously they did take a turn because I only had 62 banners, not 65. This was just oh whatever, let's just get rid Zorii Bliss. So this, going back to what I was saying earlier about using very expensive counters or whatever, I just looked up again on the what works against, and nothing was 100%, which is like, okay, that's a little bit disturbing, just through the fact that everything is lost against it. Because if it's not 100%, that means that some people have lost, and nah, didn't want that. So yes, went a little bit over the top. By little, of course, and even then only 61 banners. Probably should have, no, if I'd have tried soloing it, of course I would have got wiped out. And this was the final battle. I did mention GG earlier. This was just because I wanted to use my new toy, which is Merrin, and didn't want to risk it against Zorii. I believe they got lots of healing going on there, so they could have just been, yeah, maybe I will at some point. But yeah, this was, and is, I believe, final Toons battle, and then I went into Fleet, and that's where I lost this GAC. Can't believe it. I didn't record any of it, so of course none of what I'm saying ever happened, but oh my god, everything dodged. And I ended up losing. I just burnt through all my fleets because every single one of these different comps, and they weren't really bad comps, Executor, Nego and Malev, and they all just dodged, avoided, and yeah, it was a bit sour ending of it, but as far as getting through to the ships, that was fun. So yeah, and Grievous is always gonna chip away at your score, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta scratch an itch and actually get to use the tunes that you want to use, rather than always having to either put them on defense and not use them, or use alternative options because they're proven to work. Okay, so I think the end of my waffling, and this is the end of my run. Thank you for watching.